This is not a very good Act 1 for our Defect deck. When offered an Ultra Laser early in Act 1, do you take it and then treat it almost as a curse later on? Yeah, basically. That is the general, I mean, that's generally what you do with damage cards that you get offered early in Act 1 of all sorts. Like when I take a dagger spray as silent in Act 1, I'm not thinking like, oh my god, this card is so good against Time Eater, right? I mean, I get to play it against Time Eater and it might deal some damage, which is better than what Hyperbeam will do, but it's still not a card that is contributing meaningfully to my deck's ability to beat that fight. Hey, RNG. Just wondering about Go for the Eyes versus Bullseye versus Skip here. They all seem sort of reasonable. I think a Bullseye. Maybe go to the store now that I have 187 gold all of a sudden. I was planning to go this way. We could go to the store maybe. We're gonna end up fighting a bunch of hard hallway fights. It's not gonna be great. Is recursion only worth it with dark orbs? Generally, the only reason I would have recursion in my deck would be for a dark orb or a fusion orb that was central to the deck's ability to function. And usually it's going to be a dark orb, because decks which are doing things with fusion orbs are just sort of... There are a lot of moving pieces that you have to put together before they start doing anything. The Defect is now canonically a French robot. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Damn. Well, I can't dual cast here if I want. I think I want. Want to play Baba blind later. Play it blind now. And then you can watch me play it in 3 hours or so. And feel superior to me. Oh, that Jorbs. He doesn't even know the frame perfect level skip here that I learned in my playthrough. Or like self-repair darkness card remove. But I'm not buying cool-headed if I do that. With no campfires and a couple of Act 1 elites, self-repair seems like a very good card. Does mean I'm not buying cool-headed. Maybe we just don't go Dark Orbs yet. Maybe we stick to our lightning damage. And go self-repair, cool-headed, card remove. Or I could just buy like Tiny Chest. Nah. Self-repair, cool-headed, card remove. Sick. I'm actually thinking about upgrading self-repair. We've got Glacier cool-headed, like our block is pretty good. And we have a bunch of hallway fights, and we have probably at least one Lagavulin fight. Probably at least one. Yeah, I mean, okay, there are 2 elite fights, so there's a 2/3 chance we will fight Lagavulin once, is the actual math on that. I guess just Bullseye is probably fine. Bullseye's a lot better if we had 1 focus, because it would make our lightning orbs deal 2 more instead of 1 more. Sure. Lock on no longer forces orbs to hit that target, no. No physical dexterity or coordination is required to slay the Spire. It is all in your mind. Have you ever... If that's true. You ever known an old person who tries to use a computer and just like really just cannot use the computer? I feel like they would struggle with Slay the Spire. I think there's a low barrier though. Dead branch. Okay. Sure, let's take a fishnet and a dead branch. This run just got interesting. Old person shaming. I wasn't shaming old people. I was saying that some people don't have as easy a time using computers as some other people. And they should feel terrible. No. But as somebody who has known old people and had to help them with computers and stuff, you know. Why not dual cast there? I don't know where, so I can't answer. It's possible I just made a mistake if something I did seemed really weird. I wasn't thinking very hard about that fight. I was reading chat and don't even remember what happened for the most part. Sunder is like okay-ish. I'm feeling very uninspired by this deck at the moment. Which I really shouldn't be. It has a lot of cool things going on. It's because the Act 1 path is so bad, though. I'm just looking at the Act 1 path and imagining where we're going to be in a few floors and not feeling great about it. Eviscerated and chopped by giant claws. So... when I said at least one Lagavulin... When I said at least one Lagavulin... Alright, cool. There's never a reason to take this fight. Huh? Just like got a relic for 8 health or something? Huh? White noise with dead branch, hologram with dead branch. Probably white noise with dead branch. Also, it's a chance to get echo form. Oh no. Think about potions. Do this first. Okay. Cards seem bad. So maybe I just don't get to go to the elite fight. So I got 1 campfire, 1 oh my god. Oh no. Oh dear. Hey, Daft Mans. I already played self-repair though. Ugh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Stutter problem with the UI. Suddenly your mouse stutters inside the Spire. Try like a system restart. I've been offered so many holograms. Maybe I should be taking one of them or something. Let's take one of them. Maybe that'll be good. Card I'm really looking for is Recycle, probably. Let's do that and this. One of these 2 relics. Or remove doubt. Buying Clockwork Souvenir and not removing doubt seems sort of dumb. I was meant to remove doubt, not buy cool-headed. Whatever. I'll remove doubt like next act or something. I want to set it up so that this hand can transform Guardian next turn. Feels like it requires a lot of thinking. 10, 7, 21. Oh, we're good. We just attack like that. Good. Oh, I still had Clockwork Souvenir active. Yeah, playing Bioscog was probably a good idea then. It doesn't, like, matter. I don't know if, like... Maybe it's, like, very advanced knowledge required to recognize that Defect with creative AI in play, and the focus that we have and 20 HP is going to win the Guardian fight. But yeah, it does. Isn't there a split with Ball Lightning and Dual Cast? I suspect that on that turn I didn't want to split yet. But I don't know for sure. Cool. So I took 0 damage in the fight. That's not true. I took 0 damage after turn 2 in the fight, right? Alright, we can take an Echo Form and move on. I think Echo Form over Electrodynamics there. Hope so. We got like Fission and Dead Branch and shit. Theoretically, we should be okay. I'm gonna go Busted Crown. I still hate this deck. Oh, I have Question Count. I didn't even realize that I had Question Crown. Yeah, I believe that means that Busted Crown doesn't have a downside, right? I read about that. Okay. The Dolphin Chemist in chat. How are you doing today, the Dolphin Chemist? Look at that. 2 cards. Let's look at 20 cards from this event. Double energy, recycle, boot sequence, all very, very good here. ×2? Just hit level 61 on Path of Exile Hardcore. Easy game. Nice. What is a high level in that game? Does it max at 99? I don't know what like max level is in that game, so I don't know what 61 means really. Max at 100? Okay. So 61's getting up there. At what point do you get to a level where you're playing endgame content instead of like progressing through content? Isn't double energy stupidly good with branch? Yeah, it's just like maybe recycle is even better. That's all. Deck doesn't have a lot of stuff that costs more than 1 to start out fights, though. I'm gonna go with recycle. I don't know, I just really like recycle, I guess. The champ looms in our future. Our deck doesn't do anything. It does, I don't know, approximately literal nothing. It does have an echo form and a self-repair. I guess I'll go this way. I don't know, we'll see. We have an echo form and a self-repair. How bad can it really be? Hey, we found things that we do. It does nothing well. That's fair. Right. Okay. That seemed pretty sweet. Echo forms in play. Knees weak. Arms are heavy. guess I should have done that at the start of the turn. Well, I didn't. I'm just assuming that it's actually impossible not to hit that with lightning here. It was not actually impossible. Cool. My health returns. Let's skip these. Maybe a ball lightning? Maybe we need another ball lightning still. This one's upgraded. Okay, good turn. Not quite enough block here, so we're losing our buffer charge. That's too bad. Maybe it was better to play Blizzard, actually. So that way I could evoke this straight away. I don't know. I lost my last run to the champ Dolphin Chemist. I had a silent deck with Noxious Fumes and it seemed like it'd be completely fine, and he had 12 strength on turn 9. 10? Maybe it was turn 10. How does he do that? How does he do it? I don't know. Maybe it was 11. The damage was pretty slow. I'm gonna take a Sweeping Beam Plus. Yes, I also had Paper Crane, a Ghost in a Jar, a Dex Pot, 2 Footwork Pluses. Like, I don't know. That was an interesting one to lose. Should really upgrade that Vision at some point, huh? Boom, 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 boom. Hello? Yes? This is my language. I meant the white noise. Yeah. Okay. The idea was maybe I could save the energy potion, but it looks like that is not happening. You know, maybe that could have saved the energy potion still. Like some sort of energy gaining card there. Electrodynamique. Bonjour. Could probably take a third cool-headed. I'm gonna say that's okay. Alright, so that fight, we won it. We spent some potions on it, though. Finally get the fission upgraded. I don't even know if that was the right upgrade. Yeah. I thought this turn was going to end up being better than that. Eh. Ultra laser. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just gonna ban you for that. Alright. That was a great first interaction to have with the person. See if we can get self-repair down. Is there a chance that I, like, die doing this? Yeah, probably. Okay. These cards seem bad. It's a little bit late for Frozen Egg, but it's probably still alright. I'm getting, like... I never know for sure. I know that I'm grumpy today, right? I'm grumpy for reasons unrelated to streaming today. I never know for sure if I'm, like, more sensitive to the backseating on a day like this. Or sometimes I think I'm, like, grumpy and people are just being jerks in chat. Or maybe it's like when I'm grumpy, I'm not quite the same mode of streamer. And that, like, brings out more backseating. Just feels like tons of backseating today. I forgot about Bias Cog Artifact thing again. Got a hologram, fortunately. That was pretty bad. You think it's my hair? Could be the hair. I think when you're grumpy, you're also more likely to take not as shitty comments and interpret them shittily, although the person was being a dick. Yeah. There's always, like... There's always the decision of whether you want to spend the, like, emotional energy to try to unravel a situation where someone has said something that could be interpreted offensively or not. with the easy answer being like no. Sometimes the easy answer is just no. Separating recycle and seek. Probably what I want to do for the rest of this. We're doing okay here. Ooh, read a marriage. With a sundial? Ooh. Oh my. Hey, Lambda Project. Pretty good fight. Storm Plus. Storm Plus is like semi-interesting. Probably not quite interesting enough. Maybe later in the run there will be a moment where we can take a Storm Plus. It's nice that our health seems to be trending upward here. Does my YouTube about the channel say I play mostly XCOM? Because I haven't updated that for a very long time, apparently. That's funny, though. Thank you, thank you for pointing that out. I'll put that on my to-do list, actually. Ultra laser. I'm not gonna mess around with trying to double that self-repair. It was probably doable. YouTube channel description. I don't spend a lot of time messing around on YouTube. I do not actually currently even know where that channel description you're talking about is, so I'll try to work that out for you. Change it. Skill Lockio. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, Agbomusho, to you as well. Am I a tea person or a coffee person? I'm a tea person. A loot plus, nice. Very nice. Alright, so now we can play Seek plus, get Echo Form, and Recycle. Recycle the Echo Form, and then play Redemarage and Ultra Laser. I think that's like our go-to play here. At about to the end of my YouTube channel URL, and you can see it. It's not in the new layout. I love YouTube. It is such a... The thing that I respect most about YouTube is how easy it is to use as a creator. Gray face, no space. Imagine, like, having a dark orb right now. Is that really the only way to reach that page? Like, possible? User join ribs about. Yep, that's I have not been to this page for a while. Wow, I have 2,241,000 YouTube views. Damn. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's great to have you. Am I a cat person or a dog person? I'm definitely a both person. Definitely both. Oh, I should maybe not be recycling the... Hey, it's a dark orb. I should probably be recycling ball lightnings over defense, was what I was trying to say. I'm glad you enjoy them, good mats. Aggregate seems good this turn. I actually have to play it, because I have to go aggregate, defend, full-headed, so that I don't move the Dark Orb. I don't think I want to move the Dark Orb. Maybe I do want to move... I've changed my mind, I do want to move the Dark Orb. Let's get that thing up front, get that looping. El Campeon not looking so hot right now. Keep your... recursion? Sure. Keep your unrealistic expectations of the male body to yourself. Champ looks great. I think the champ looks outstanding. China isn't accepting our recycling any longer. It's all going to the landfill anyway! Exclamation mark. Isn't it so bizarre to try to work out where the waste that your life creates actually goes? It is so bizarre. It's so easy to be a person and put something in a bin and just think that it is, like, being dealt with in a way that does not impact the world negatively. And then if you spend more than 2 minutes reading about what happens next, you yeah. Unlucky. Unlucky, I guess. Just unlucky. Spire effects, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Long Bomo show to you as well. Hey, Jessica. Hey, thanks. I like my haircut, too. I think it was, I don't know. I think it was time for a shave. Every time that I use scissors to cut the like plastic that holds a 6-pack of drinks together, I have this sort of like introspective crisis where I'm like, where I'm like, so my action suggests that I think it is so likely that this plastic ends up in an ocean around a fish's neck that I'm gonna spend time of my life. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have worked out some way to not consume this plastic product to begin with. Anyway, it's good. We live in a society. I'm not sure if I want Amplify or not. Also not sure if I want Thunderstrike or not. Thunderstrike might actually be okay here. Thanks, Metal Apin. Fusion Hammer is probably okay with that branch. It's probably okay to go up to 5 energy. I also think that Frozen Core might not be so bad, though. I think I'm gonna take Frozen Core here. Let's try it. Would Thunderstrike be too good if it was a 2 energy attack? Maybe. Sometimes. I think a lot of the time it would attack for like 6 total, and you would pay 2 energy for it, and that doesn't seem super abusive, really. Why did I pass Amplify? I don't actually have that many powers in my deck. I think a lot of the time that I draw Amplify will not be with anything that I can really use it with. Might be wrong. Might have been good there. It was close to being good. I did not, like, pass it instantly without thinking at all. I just, like, sort of looked at what my deck is drawing every turn and tried to work out how often it would be reasonable that Amplify was good, and felt like it wasn't actually that often. Odds that I take Mark of the Bloom with this deck? I don't know. Mark of the Bloom has a downside that you can't heal anymore, so how much you need to heal is a really big factor in that decision. And the upside is that it upgrades all your cards, so how many of your cards that are important are not upgraded is another big part of the decision. This deck has a dead branch, so it's generating a bunch of random cards, and Mark of the Bloom won't upgrade them. So this is probably not, like, peak Mark of the Bloom sort of territory. I think I like Doom and Gloom. It's our first Dark Orb. Oh, we can fight this now, I think. What exactly do Dark Orbs do? A lot of damage. They stack up damage, and then when you evoke them, they deal however much damage they have stacked up so far to the lowest health enemy. Oh, yes. Oh. Oh, yes. At some point we'll have to put any damage into the deck or something, but for right now we're doing fine. Let me get back Zap. Seeing 4 card rewards on our reward screen? Wow. Doesn't sound possible. I'm gonna just sort of assume that this is a lot of damage and we're good now. Not sure that Doom and Gloom was necessary. Another Glacier? Sure. Madness is certainly not at its worst with Dead Branch. It's still pretty bad though. Eh. Why did I think that Frozen Core would be good here? I don't think the Lightning Orb's very good, and I think the Frost Orbs are very good. I need an X card to search for right now. I guess Vision's pretty good. I feel like recycling Ultra Laser was maybe not actually the right play there. Maybe I was meant to be playing Ultra Laser there. Take a self-repair plus and maybe not go to this campfire, just go elite. Self-repair plus is not a very good card against the heart. The card actually lies. This is an interesting thing about self-repair. At the end of combat heal 7 HP. That's actually worded incorrectly. It needs like an if you won the combat clause on it. Because if the combat ends with the champ like shoveling you into his mouth with his giant arms and just like eating your character, you just stay at 0 HP and you lose the run. Yeah. We don't know for sure that the Centurion is male, do we, Claris? I don't know. Champ gains 7 HP in that scenario. I enjoy that. I enjoy that a lot. Panache. Well, we hit Apotheosis. This is presumably a deck that takes Apotheosis. That's why I looked at all the cards, right? I think it's a deck that takes Dark Shackles over Panache. Alright, cool. I don't think Purity is so great there. Apotheosis does not upgrade future cards. Yeah. I guess maybe Strike Plus is worse than Melter, if you do the math. Who's doing the math these days, though? Nobody does the math anymore. The reason I don't take Purity is that it doesn't do anything. It makes you some random cards? I don't know. It does make you some random cards. But Melter isn't upgraded. That's actually exactly why why I exhausted it. Because it looked ugly, right? I'm sure everybody can understand that. Melter has feelings too. Well, maybe it can work on those feelings on the sidelines for a while. And maybe soon it will be ready to rejoin the team. We have gained 7 health against Nemesis. Good fight, Nemesis. Well played. Outstanding Nemesis warfare there. Does Stone Calendar always land on a non-intangible turn for Nemesis? Well, it will always land on the same turn relative to Nemesis. I guess yes, it always, if it did that time, then it always does. I wasn't paying attention. Did it that time? I don't know. Paying attention to the video game I'm playing. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Pint-Sized Pinata. Do I want to try to Echo Form Self-Repair? It's like a noble endeavor. I guess I'm gonna try. I guess I can try. Seems difficult. Is that Mitch Hedberg, Claris? Feels like something Mitch Hedberg would have said, but I don't remember Mitch Hedberg actually saying that. Yes, he is. Yes, he is that comedian. Oh no. Heat sinks might draw self-repair. That would be a disaster. Okay. We are good to go. One charge battery, the sum of an hour's work. Reinforced body. There's that X card that I wanted with recycle. It's sad that Artifact doesn't protect from the curses. Yeah, Omamori does, but Artifact does not. Why is X good with recycle? It takes your current energy as X. That is a beautiful looking creative AI. Oh, I was meant to do it this turn. Whoops. Whoops. Well, that was a disaster. Whatever. Robson. I suspect it doesn't matter very much that that was a disaster or wasn't a disaster. Okay, blocking this turn might be interesting. We're good. If I were just a giant head and I was lying on my side, I don't think there would ever be a reason for me to get up. Because, like, the only reason there is to get up is that your arm is squished, right? Lying on your side is such a comfortable position to be in, except for your arm being squished. So if I just didn't have the arm... Arms do a lot for us, but I feel like we also should be cognizant of the things that they take away. Catnip. Only got 4 buffer charges left. Alright, it's going alright. The Spire's doing swell. You stop bullying the head. Well, I'm not trying deliberately to deal damage slowly. It's just like, this is how quickly we're dealing damage right now. I wasn't like paying attention to Sundial or anything. I don't have that much brain right now. Bag of Prep is a great relic to pick up, wow. We start toking strikes. We upgrade Apotheosis. I think we start toking strikes. What are the keys for? They unlock Act 4, which has some spooky secret content in it. I just, like, casually exhausted into electrodynamics on turn 1 of the Reptimencer fight. We don't need to dwell on that too much, but I just did that. I did just do that. Yeah, it felt pretty strong. I don't know. How close am I to killing here? So if I go Zap, and then I seek for Reinforced Body, is that on my draw pile still? It is. I can evoke this 18 times. I can seek for Reinforced Body and... Defragment. And I can evoke it 17 times for... I have a kill here. Okay. That is reasonable. That is super reasonable. Recycle first. $17 times 10 is 170. That was a turn. have elites and bosses I really enjoy fighting. Gremlin Leader is my favorite fight in the game. I think I like Heat Sinks Plus. Centennial Puzzle is a very good relic. It's a very good relic. Let's recall now so we have flexibility at the last campfire. Oh. Well, bottling Echo Form's really good, and I think I'm just gonna bottle Echo Form. Orange pellets are really good too. I think I'm just gonna bottle Echo Form though. 85 gold enough to do anything? I can buy a potion next act. Sure. How does Giant Head attack? He just says mean things to you very loudly. This is not Frozen Core's greatest moment this turn. Sure, Creative AI probably ends the fight. Let's play 2 more cards. Hey Gangstrom, how are you? I don't know if I want Apotheosis or play loops or recycle. Just gonna grab a card I don't want to draw later. I'm really proud of you, Claris. Thank you for doing that. You play Apotheosis twice. Alright, things are gonna escalate from here. Sure. Feels like I need a couple more of those. Draw how many cards per turn now? Looks like we have 5 creative AIs, 7 heat sinks, and which one's machine learning? 5 creative AIs, 7 heat sinks, 2 machine learnings. Let's go to 7 creative AIs. It's not enough creative AIs yet. Stone Calendar will take care of the damage. Stone Calendar sends its regards. Oh man, who's excited about Game of Thrones? If you're not excited about Game of Thrones, you can kindly leave the channel at this time. I guess that doesn't do anything. Like having more stacks of Echo Form. I have 5. Yeah, I'm not sure how many times that's gonna matter. I haven't watched one episode of Game of Thrones. Season 1 is worth it. I don't know, it's definitely tapered a little bit toward the end, I feel like. How come no Core Surge so I can start Bias Cognitioning? I have played every moment of this fight perfectly except for that moment, which I played wrong specifically to annoy you. Yeah, they're off script. Alright, I have 1 lightning orb. I have 5 stacks of buffer. But will it be enough? I think it will. I think it will. I read the books. Yeah, I've read all of the Song of Fire and Ice books. You are dead. It's the awakened one. Ultra laser. Super early ultra laser this fight. That's interesting. Imagine for a moment, if you will, in your mind's eye, a damage card gracefully tumbling through the air. No. I don't want it to have this one be the one that I was playing, but okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. Don't want to draw Dark Shackles with Cool-Headed. Guess we don't even use Dark Shackles this turn. Okay. I'm alright with that. Hey Air, how are you? The exclusion of Patch Face. You thought he would have been an interesting, creepy side character. Okay, it's been a while since I read the books. Who was Patch Face? You just making people up? Patch Face. Caitlin? Who is Patchface in A Song of Fire and Ice? He's the jester at Dragonstone. Or the Baratheons. A friend of the Stoneface girl. Oh. Okay. I am fortunately dating a Game of Thrones encyclopedia. She's also a Lord of the Rings encyclopedia, that's true. We good here? I'm not gonna do the math. Just not gonna do the math. What does she think about Tom Bombadil? Good old Tom. Biased again? Look, we're completely fine. Don't worry about it. If I'd used it, then I wouldn't be able to Ultra Laser this turn. To travel. I traveled a lot for a period of my life, and then I was finished traveling for that period of my life, and now I travel a lot less. Are you happy, Twitch chat? Are you happy? What do we do now? Whatever we want. I don't actually have a creative AI in the deck, so I have to like kill somehow. Let's make a Dark Orb. Let's make 2 Dark Orbs. Yeah, that'll do it. You play second Echo Form as first card of your turn. You have an Echo Form stack. You play an Echo Form and it gets doubled. Now you have 3 Echo Form stacks and you have played 1 card so far. So the next 2 cards that you play get doubled from that point. Kill only using Ultra Lasers. I don't think that will work. Do not think that will work. I'm gonna kill only using 2 Dark Orbs. And everyone in Twitch chat can ask me, why didn't you do it a different way? As I kill without taking damage. I actually can take damage here awkwardly. Why doesn't, when you play a first Echo Form of the fight, the next card played get doubled? Because you've already played the first card of your turn. The first Echo Form you played was the first card of your turn. Sure to get bullseye value. I'll get bullseye value if I want to get bullseye value. If I don't want to get bullseye value, I won't get bullseye value. We good? We're taking 2. Not okay with that. Alright, we're good. Turn. Might be time to start playing cards now. Oh, those are the only cards left? Alright, that was a good turn too. The turns keep getting better. Yep. Alright, cool. Chaos. There is a certain tension between me not bothering to play a fight which is completely over perfectly flawlessly so I can read Twitch chat, and Twitch chat being full of people spamming lol emotes about the fact I'm not playing the fight completely perfectly. Feels like you're sort of missing the point a little bit. Hey Lady Kazaa, hope you're doing well. I don't know, we could remove a defend, we could remove zap, we could upgrade something. Let's just remove a defend, maybe. I don't know that we beat the heart. I think liquid bronze has to do a lot of work. We could remove self-repair instead of defend. Let's remove self-repair. Remove ball lightning, maybe? Gonna remove a ball lightning. I think Bullseye has more damage than ball lightning. I think it's also damage in a better way than ball lightning is. I am uninspired by these cards. I am uninspired by these. Okay. Do we want Storm? So on turn 1 we go Storm Echo Form, and then on turn 2 we die or something? Storm's a lot of... I'll buy Storm. Sure. That seems fine. I'm not convinced it's good, but it doesn't seem like it is that bad. This turn we could recycle it. Unfortunately, I'm gonna make a Frost Orb, and then I'm gonna full block because of that. I don't want to full block here. E3. Take 4. Draws 3 extra cards. Means a 10 card starting hand. No. 9 card starting hand. That was an okay amount to take. I'd also take 1 if I played Zap. Yeah. Fucking Twitch chat never change. We could get hologram, put creative AI in play, and use turbo to not take damage somehow, maybe? It'd be cool. Also just like play heat sinks. That way doubling self-repair draws a ton of cards. Seems okay. The Iceman, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Boom show to you as well. Am I not happy after saying I'm always happy. You can just... Anybody would tell you that. It's on. Apparently that's what I'm doing with my creative AI. Feels questionable, I don't know. Rowie, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Bomu show to you as well. Oh, this hurts. Does it though? Not very much. No longer going to the heart fight at max HP. We're not very good at the heart fight, so that's unfortunate. I actually have to use a potion here? Wow. That's rough. Okay. If I play Claw now, it will deal more damage later. That's great. That's great. Is that really the right one to pick? I don't know. 3 cards played. I'm pretty sure you're allowed to play that there and it doesn't draw a card, but, like, why? Why do that to myself? Sundial procced before All for One went off because of Gremlin Horn. That was not how I thought that interaction worked, but we're here now, I guess. Yeah, looks fine. Okay, so we won the fight. We're going back to 64 health. I'm glad that I kept self-repair, for sure. Gamble doesn't change your points, it changes Bress's points. win. Alright, heart. Sure would be a shame if you killed me. Looks like we're fine this turn. Capacitor feels like a really good pickup. Stack blocks for 19 right now. Well, 14 because of thingamajig, but yeah. Good, fully blocking. So we can either double defrag or double apotheosis then single defrag plus. You want to double defrag because it draws cards. Storm is not really doing much for me right now, I don't think. Not really feeling that. What does double apotheosis do? It upgrades all of the cards in our deck for the rest of combat twice. I want to play dual cast. I say maybe I do. I don't know. It just changes where the frost orbs are exactly. It's not a super big deal or anything. I can go double bullseye and have dark shackles ready to go. I think I do that. Because there are holograms in the deck still. There's no more damage in this hand. Unless I want to exhaust Dark Shackles for some reason. I don't think so. Okay, we got one decent Dark Orbit. I can go Hologram for Dark Shackles if I want. I can go double Doom and Gloom, Hologram Dark Shackles. It means that I don't have Dark Shackles later, but drawing Dark Shackles on an overcharge turn is really hard for this deck, so I think that's fine. I shouldn't expect Dark Shackles to go off on the next overcharge, it's just not a very likely thing to have happen. Multicast is interesting to have. Is there a good reason to play this? Yeah, those cards aren't so great. Those cards are worse. I think those cards are a bad enough turn that I can go ahead and overclock here. Putting the burn in the deck is not the best, but we just need a better turn than that. This turn is Calendar. I can double seek and do something. I'm not sure what it is. I could double seek and get all the statuses out of the deck, since I'm not getting attacked this turn. Low on the damage compartment, yeah, definitely. So we're having to prioritize things which deal damage when we can here. It's important that we end with a Frost Orb getting looped. So that means not playing powers this turn. It means, well, unless we're channeling 4 orbs, which I don't think we are. It just seems like if we get the statuses out of the deck, we survive. So I want to bullseye twice, though. Maybe we bullseye twice, seek once. Okay. I don't want to play these powers because of the channeling, right? Unless I play... I do want to play them. I want to put the next orb in front. I think. Got all the glaciers. Whoops. Okay, this is probably the hardest turn to survive. I do not have a static discharge in play. That's unfortunate. It would be a really good idea to have a static discharge in play right now. Could just go hologram for 2 glaciers. I can't work out why that would be bad. Alright, I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna stop thinking and just hologram for double glacier. So now the issue is just that we don't actually have any damage left. Misericordia. So Twitch primes him. On Bumushu to you as well. Do I have Ultra Laser next turn? Hold on. Do I have Ultra Laser? I have Ultra Laser next turn. Yeah, that's game over. Sick? That was a really fun fight. I didn't feel like my deck was that capable of controlling what was going on, I guess. There were turns where I had to like pick which cards to get with Seek and stuff, which were interesting. And with Hologram with the double glaciers. But it did feel like the deck like did different things every turn in really interesting ways. Am I picking more Busted Crowns lately? baby? I don't know. I don't think that my evaluation of Busted Crown has changed, but there's so much random noise in this game that sometimes there's going to be something that I've picked a lot lately, just because that's been what I've been randomly getting a lot.